Can I share a secret with you about the network marketing industry? Well, according to Bill Gates, and everybody knows who Bill Gates is, he's been around for a while. He's one of the wealthiest men in the world. This is actually a statement from Bill Gates. There is no secret. I simply showed the plan to 1,200 people, 900 said no, and only 300 signed up. Out of those 300, only 85 did anything at all. Out of those 85, only 35 were serious. And out of those 35, 11 made me a multi-millionaire. Now, that's direct from Bill Gates. That's an actual statement from him when he first got started. Now he's one of the wealthiest men in the world. Well, he's right. There is no secret. The Well, a lot of people think there's a secret to making it big in network marketing. It's not a secret. You just have to be hungry enough. Years ago, I used to work in the advertising marketing industry, and I had a sales force of about 85 people that I had to motivate on a daily basis. And so I'd have to get up and I would read stories. Now, the stories that I would read were positive in nature. Uh, they were motivational, and they were actual true stories. And so I would read stories about certain people, like Colonel Harlan Sanders, like Michael Jordan, like Tiger Woods. Well, there was another story by another billionaire type person. Uh, his he prefers to be remain he prefers to remain nameless, but he had somebody actually travel quite a ways to come to his house, and somebody that he knew, and they just kind of basically asked him the secret to his success. So he walked him out his back door. He's like, follow me. Walked him out his back door past his lavish swimming pool, walked through the garage, detached the garage that had a couple of airplanes and helicopters and a bunch of antique motorcycles and cars. And they walked through that, and they walked to the edge of his property and walked into the woods. And they were like, where are we going? He goes, you want to know the secret to my success? Just keep following, and I'll show you the secret to my success. And so they walked through the woods for a little ways, probably about 5 minutes, and they come to this big pond. Well, when he got to the pond, he was wearing shorts and and, uh, and Crocs. So he just walked right out into the pond up to his waist, and then he turned around and looked, and he's like, "Why did you stop?" And they're like, "I'm just wanting to know the secret to your success, and you brought me to a pond." He says, "I don't understand." He goes, "Well, if you'll come out here, I'll demonstrate." So they waded out into the water. And he says, now you really, really, really want to know the secret to my success. And they said, yeah, I really do. So he grabbed them by the head, shoved their head under the water, and held them there for like 30 seconds. And they were kicking and screaming and fighting, like, let me up. And he wouldn't let them up. And then he finally pulls them up. And the person, he kind of gasped for breath. And he goes, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? He goes, I'm showing you the secret to my success. He goes, by trying to drown me? He goes, no. He goes, I'm trying to prove a point, trying to illustrate a point. He says, my point is, you've got to want it so bad that you're willing to do anything for it. You were kicking and screaming, and you were scratching, and you were fighting to get your head back above water. He says, you got to want it that bad in order to succeed. If you don't want it that bad, you're not going to. And that was another story that we used to try to motivate our sales force, or that I used to motivate my sales force. So I'm saying all of that to say that the network marketing industry, there is no secret. Just how bad do you want it? That's the question. Do you want it bad enough to, just like you want, like that one fella wanted that next breath of air. he was fighting, doing whatever he could. He was kicking, he was screaming, underwater. He was like, let me up, let me up. And he was clawing and he was doing whatever he could to get up because he wanted that breath of fresh air. He wanted that next breath. So, but that's my whole point behind, what I'm trying to tell you here. Uh, there's a company called Save Club. And Save Club is pretty much all over social media right now, just like Live Good was whenever Live Good started, and Live Good still is. Live Good started out 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, and they were sponsoring a bunch of people, and they put right out 1 million members in their first year in business. Uh, Save Club has actually adopted their same platform, their same model, the membership based model. The difference is like Live Good is a product driven company, just like most network marketing companies are. Uh, However, Live Good figured out a way to make it affordable for everybody by charging a monthly membership fee, which is very reasonable. You can't even get you almost can't even get a Happy Meal for the monthly membership fee with Live Good. And also, the products that they sell are top of the line products, and they sell them for 75 to 90% less than you can get anywhere else. And it's the same quality product that you can get anywhere else, but for 75 to 80%, 90% less than you can get it anywhere else. And that's worked out really well for them. Well, they've been in business for a little over 2 years. Well, now they have 2 million members. And but Save Club has adopted their same model, and we've been in business for about 7 weeks, and we've got a little over 10,000 members. And I found out just this morning that we're averaging over the past few days, we're averaging over 1,000 members per day. And we're just scratching the surface. We're just getting started. So within our first year, we anticipate having over 1 million members. Well, to become a member of Save Club, it only costs $80 to be an affiliate and to pay your monthly membership fee. $60 of your 80 goes towards your annual fee that you pay. It's once a year. You pay $60, and what you get for that $60 is you get a back office with the deals in there. You go into your My Deals, and if you do that on a daily basis, and let's say you just save $20 a day on the things that you're buying already, that first day pays for your membership because $20 a month is the membership fee. So if you go into your My Deals the very first day that you sign up, let's say you sign up today, and there's a link below this video that you can do that. You can lock in your spot and you can go ahead and sign up today. So let's say you sign up today and you go into your back office, and let's say you need an oil change and you go to Take 5 Oil Change. You can save $20 off your membership. Off your bill. Well, that right there, your first day, if you save $20 per day, your first day, you just paid for your membership. Now you got 29 days left in the month. So let's say you save $20 a day times 29. You're going to save nearly $600 for the month if you just save $20 a day. Now, you'd almost have to be a blind squirrel not to be able to save $20 a day. And when I say blind squirrel, even a blind squirrel finds a nut, finds an acorn every now and again. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, but just you got to look at it that way. As far as recruiting and building a business, in the past with network marketing, you had to convince people about a product, because all network marketing companies are product driven. Some of these products you've never even heard of, some of these items, and you're trying to sell this idea on somebody. Well, you don't have to sell anything to anybody. All you got to do is just tell people, it's like I've already signed up a few people and I've already gotten my money back. And how I did that was I basically just shared, that, man, I got this deal. Look at this deal. I just bought some luggage, from Walmart. And it was a $400 set of luggage, and I only paid $125 for it. because they had it for 65% off. They're like, where did you find a deal like that? So I told them about Save Club, and I just shared it with them. And when you save money, specifically if you save, like $400 this month, kept $400 in your budget, and you tell somebody about that, they're going to ask you, how did you do it? Well, then you can share Save Club with them. So you're not chasing down friends and family, trying to convince somebody, hey, I got this new product that you need to check out. No, you're not. All you're doing is telling somebody about an idea that whose time has come. It's a membership-based company. You pay a membership fee. You join as an affiliate. You share this with some people because people are going to ask you. You can become just a member, but when people ask you how you're doing it and you tell them about it, they got to have somebody's link to click on. So if you don't want to be an affiliate, give them my link, please. And then they'll sign up as a member or as an affiliate under me. So either way, this is kind of a no-brainer. So anyway, that's about all I got for right now. I told you earlier in the video I made this morning that I was going to post another one. I've been, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've been a little under the weather for the past couple of days, and I'm just getting my voice back today. And below this video, there is a link for you to click on, and there's also my contact information. If you would, please shoot me an email, and if you want to talk to me on the phone, I'd be happy to talk with you. Just put your phone number in your email and just shoot me an email. But do me another favor, please. I am trying to build my YouTube channel. I have never done this before, and I'm trying my best to get this thing built up. So if you would, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful. That's about all I got for right now. So I just hope you have a blessed day, and I look forward to hearing from you. You have a good day. Bye. Bye for now.